Greetings and welcome to the From Me to You show. I'm Dr. Clark on a marvelous, fantastic, beautiful day. Just want to take a little time out today and get right into it, talking about building healthy habits. Yeah, and if you be honest with yourself, I have some good habits and some habits that we need to work on, okay? In our journey toward achieving a fulfilling and prosperous life, the habits we cultivate play a pivotal role. Today, we're going to take out just a little time to get a little understanding about the science behind habits and formation of those habits, and then we're going to provide some practical strategies to foster positive habits while replacing detrimental ones. And through this exploration, we aim to empower you with the knowledge and tools necessary to integrate beneficial habits into your routine and lay the foundation for long-term success and your well-being. And you'll hear me say I'm waiting on the return of Cowboy. He's getting better and better all the time, recuperating, rehabilitating very well. And I'm just used to us interacting. So if you hear me say we in the third person, I'm going, hey, him, Cowboy, and myself, okay? But anyway, going to look at the science of habit formation. And at the core of habit formation lies the intricate workings of our brain. Habits are essentially routines or behaviors repeated on a regular basis, and they tend to occur in our subconscious, okay? The process of habit formation is deeply rooted in the neurological pathways of our brains and involving a loop of cue, C-U-E, a little cue to kind of get us going, routine we're familiar with, and reward. And understanding this loop is crucial to mastering the art of habit building. So keep this in mind as we talk about this on today, building healthy habits. Keep this in mind about the cue, C-U-E, the routine, and the reward. All right, the cue is a trigger that initiates the habit. It could be anything from a specific time of day to an emotional state. Following the cue is the routine, which is the behavior itself. And finally, the reward is the benefit you gain from the behavior, which reinforces the habit loop, making it more likely to be repeated in the future. And this loop creates a neurological craving that drives the habit cycle, which is why habits can be so challenging to break or change. And as we look at this, we recognize that while habits can be formed unconsciously, they can also be consciously shaped and altered. And by understanding the mechanics of habit formation, you gain the ability to design your habits intentionally, creating a positive impact on your life. Let's look at identifying and replacing some bad habits. Okay, some things we need to work on. And I'm always big on self-awareness. And feel free to go to the From Me to You show website. There's some courses, little mini courses there. And I'm telling you, it's for your personal, professional development. Just click on that and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just some mini courses. It's a little quiz with each chapter. The answers are already provided. It's like a little flip chart. You click on the back of it and you'll see it. That way you can get some immediate feedback to your coursework. And identifying and replacing bad habits. And before we can build healthy habits, it's crucial to identify and address the bad habits that may be hindering our progress. And bad habits are often deeply ingrained and can be challenging to change. But with awareness and strategy, they can be replaced with more beneficial behaviors. The first step in this process is self-awareness. Take time to observe your daily routines and identify habits that may not be serving you well. Consider the following question. What triggers these habits? I'll say it again. What triggers these habits? What's your trigger? What rewards do they provide? What rewards do they provide? Understanding the cue, routine, reward loop of your bad habits is essential for devising an effective strategy to replace them. Once you have identified a habit you wish to change, focus on modifying the routine while keeping the same cue and reward. This process is often referred to as the habit loop transformation. For example, if you have a habit of eating unhealthy snacks when stressed, you can try replacing the routine of snacking with a different activity that provides a similar reward, such as taking a short walk or practicing deep breathing exercises. Consistency is key. When replacing bad habits, it is important to be patient with yourself and recognize that change takes time. Celebrate small victories, and I run into this all the time. People do have trouble celebrating their victories, okay? Celebrate small victories along the way and remain committed to your goal. And over time, the new routine will become ingrained and the old habit will fade away. And you'll notice that in your daily living. Here are some strategies for habit stacking. Habit stacking is a highly effective strategy for integrating new habits into your routine. The concept is based on the idea of linking a new habit to an existing one, leveraging established neural pathways to make the new behavior easier to adopt. This technique is particularly useful for building healthy habits because it minimizes the effort required to remember and execute the new behavior. And to implement habit stacking, begin by identifying a current habit that is already a part of your daily routine. You can point it out, be honest with yourself. This could be something as simple as brushing your teeth, having your morning coffee, or checking your email. Next, decide on a new habit you want to cultivate and attach it to the existing one. For example, if you want to start meditating daily, you could stack this habit onto your morning coffee routine. As you sip your coffee, spend a few minutes meditating. Got to take that little time out to put it in place, to implement, all right? The key to successful habit stacking is to ensure that the new habit is small and manageable, especially in the beginning. This approach reduces resistance and increases the likelihood of consistency. As the new habit becomes more ingrained, you can gradually increase its complexity or duration. Another essential aspect of habit stacking is maintaining a clear intention and understanding why the new habit is important to you. Connecting the habit to your larger goals and values reinforces its significance and motivates you to stick with it. And that's the key right there. You become aware of it, or what you want to change. You implement what you want to change. You stick with what you want to change. Hey, next thing you know, you have reached your goal. By using habit stacking, you create a chain of positive behaviors that support one another, fostering a lifestyle that promotes long-term success and well-being. I know some people wanted to get in touch with me. Go to my LinkedIn page, and you can message me from right there. I don't do any work on Facebook. I might post something, a few quotes, some information pertaining to the For Me to You show, some of the many courses sometime. But go to LinkedIn, and you'll see my profile page, and you can message me right there. You can email me. My email is Dr. Charles Clark, Clark, @ymail.com. Yes, Ymail. A lot of people want to put Yahoo. They want to put Gmail. No, it's Ymail. I'm just old, okay? And it was Ymail before it was Yahoo. And I never did change mine when they went on and used the whole Yahoo. I just left mine as Y. But anyway, you go to the LinkedIn page, just type my name in, you'll see it, and you can message me right there. A lot of people get in touch with me to do some one-on-ones, do some workshops, some presentation, keynote speaking, those type of things like that. I can't accept them all, but I'll listen and see what it is you're trying to do and see if we can get our dates together and time together and all those good things. Let's see. Let's wrap it up today on the habits. Building healthy habits is a transformative process that requires understanding, intention, and persistence. It requires understanding, intention, and persistence. And yeah, I've had a lot of people inquire about my book. It's sitting here. Matter of fact, I got boxes of them. I just haven't had the time to really do a book signing. I did circulate a few for some nonprofits, but they handled that end of it. I just kind of pre-signed it before, but I haven't made an official book signing. But I'm getting ready to do that, and I'll let you know on the show and all those good things. Okay, wrapping up the healthy habits and understanding it's a transformative process. By delving into the science of habit formation, you gain the power to shape your behaviors consciously, using the cue routine reward loop to your advantage. Identifying and replacing bad habits requires self-awareness and a commitment to change, but it also offers the opportunity for profound personal growth. Finally, habit stacking serves as a practical method to integrate new beneficial habits into your daily routine, supporting a lifestyle of continuous improvement. And as you continue your journey, remember that habits are the foundation upon which successful lives are built. With patience and dedication, you have the ability to craft a life that aligns with your values and aspirations, achieving the well-being and success you desire. Embrace the process and let your habits be the guiding force toward the life you envision. I'm Dr. Clark. We appreciate you listening in to the For Me to You show. It's another beautiful day, and as always, life is good. You just have to have something to compare it to. Take care.